Good morning, Berean. Today is November 4th, 2024. We're on White Bell schedule, and this is Berean Daily.
Freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, if you're interested in attending one of the military academies, you should check out the Leadership and Character Workshop hosted by West Point at California High School this Saturday, November 9th. Contact Miss Grebe or Mrs. Teckler for more information on signing up.
Hi, Berean. This Wednesday, stop by E2 during lunch and join the Psychology Club for our second meeting.
A college rep from Grand Canyon University will be here today during lunch. Stop by the table in the quad to meet the rep. Learn about GCU and academics and student life.
Juniors, it's time for the fall semester. Junior appointments with Mrs. Teagler. Sign up through Calendly, link in the CCC weekly updates, or email Mrs. Teagler to schedule your meeting.
We are hosting our annual Operation Christmas Child Drive this week.
Freshmen bring wow items, toys, stuffed animals, games, crafts, etc.
Sophomores bring school supplies, examples, colored pencils, notebooks, pens, pencils.
Juniors bring hygiene items, toothbrushes, soap bars, hairbrushes, combs, hair ties.
Seniors bring accessories, example, fuzzy socks, hat, gloves.
Prohibited items are any type of food, liquid, toothpaste or lotions, medications, war-related items, used items, and breakable items. Next week, each class will have their assigned packing parties at lunch. Freshman Monday on 11/11. Sophomores Tuesday 11/12, junior Wednesday 11/13, and then senior 11/14.
The class that contributes the most will get a hot cocoa bar.
If you're looking for service hours, Operation Christmas Child has you covered. The Calvary Chapel Church in Concord is looking for volunteers during National Collection Week, November 18th to November 25th. See Miss Lobo for more information.
Eagles, the winter sports season is here and will start today. Make sure you have registered on homecampus.com and have uploaded your physical or turned in a hard copy to Coach Wells in order to try out for a sport this winter season. Trials for winter sports start today. If you're interested in girls or boys soccer, wrestling, or girls or boys basketball, save the dates for your tryouts. Girls soccer will be Monday through Friday on the Berean field from 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m., except for Wednesday, which will be from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Be sure to wear a white or gray shirt, shin guards, and cleats. Boys soccer will be Monday through Friday as well on the Berean field from 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m., except for Wednesday, which will be 2:45 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. Wrestling tryouts will be held today behind the gym from 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Girls basketball tryouts will meet in the weight room every day this week. Today will be 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday is 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Wednesday is 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Friday will be 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Boys basketball tryouts will be starting in the gym today at 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. and Tuesday 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. If you need to reference the tryout times for any of the winter sports, you can find a poster with all the trial times for this week, as well as the final games for the fall sports on the athletics bulletin board that is located in the hallway between the office building and the K building.
That's it for announcements, Berean. I'm Rossi.
I'm Isla.
I'm Bella.
And I'm Ethan.
I'm Delaney.
I'm Miles.
And this is
Berean Daily.
Good morning, Berean, and welcome to week 13 of school. Now, to start this week's devotion, I want to talk about architecture. There's a common phrase in architecture that goes like this: form follows function, which means that when you build a building, you build it for a specific purpose. If you're going to build a hospital, it's going to have hospital rooms and rooms for surgery. If you're going to build a sports arena, we know what that's going to look like and the purpose that it's going to serve. And if you build an art museum, you know that there's going to be room in it for galleries, for people to come in and look at artwork. But I want you to know that there was a time in the history of architecture when form did not follow function, when the look of buildings on the outside couldn't tell you what was going on the inside. But really particular of art museums. There's a great example in the city of Barcelona in Spain of two art museums. One that was built in the 1800s and one that was built in 1997 during the postmodern period of architecture. You can see the building I'm talking about. Can you tell what that's for on the outside? Now, when you go on the inside, it's just like a normal art museum. There's galleries and people looking at paintings and sculptures and things like that. But on the outside, you can't tell what it is. And so there's a principle of life there. The principle is that the outside should match the inside, and the inside should match the outside. Listen to this purpose statement that the Apostle Paul talks about in the book of Colossians when he's talking about the preeminence of Jesus Christ and the purpose of all things that were created. Listen to this in verse 16 of chapter 1. For by him all things were created in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities. All things were created through him and for him. And so the question for this week, the challenge for this week, is to look on the inside of your life. Does the inside, your heart, does it look like it was created for him? What about the outward expression of you as a person? Do you look like? Do you talk like? Do you look like Jesus Christ in multiple ways? Were you created for him, both on the inside and the outside? Take a minute to think about that this week. If one of those two is out of whack, right? Maybe it's time to get right. Tell God, thank you for creating me for this purpose. Help me to look like you and to bring glory to Jesus Christ every day of my life.